今日からあなたは仮面ライダーです。おめでとうございます。今日から仮面ライダーです。今日から仮面ライダーです。仮面ライダーです。おめでとうございます。今日から仮面ライダーです。仮面ライダーです。
誰だお前。
私が仮面ライダー。
What's poppin'? So, I made a very old DGP video, right, for the DGP writers, and it didn't explain zilch. It explained nothing on how to go about it, how it works, and how to get it, pretty much, right? So, I'm here to rectify that. Obviously, what you saw before is a lot of the ones that I've done or helped make, and they kind of go through how some of the helmets look and how some of the forms look, how the transformations look for the most part. They didn't really go through the weapons or anything. I'll probably go through them here later on. I'll have another section of the video where I'm just showing out the weapons, the toggles, and what they do, and all the forms and all that. But for right now, this is just kind of explain what you kind of need to get and or what your options are. So when it comes to the DGP riders, the price depends on all the buckles you want, right? If you want just entry and then boost, because boost is a free buckle you get, then it'll cost $10, right? And every other buckle you add will add on to that. Sometimes I'm pretty sure most of them are 10 to 15. I can't really remember on the price range, but I think at most, if you want all the buckles and everything included, it would be 100. But again, you don't have to spend 100. You can spend 20. You can spend 10. You can spend 30. You can spend whatever you want. And if you want to buy buckles later on, they can be added later on very easily. I'll pull up a list here somewhere to kind of tell you and show you what all the buckles I have. But you should have seen most of them throughout the previews and the videos and all that, because I believe most people use different ones. But yeah, so there's that. When it comes to the helmets and the ID cores, you need to get ID core ready. If not, then I can just recolor you one or kind of kit bash one. It's whatever. When it comes to helmets, you have like three options. Three options. You can get one from Rida, who's this model maker guy that a bunch of people have gone to. A bunch of the helmets you've seen today that are like really customized looking are either from him or they're kit bash. And what the kit bash is I'll take an existing rider helmet and bash it up and try to fix it up to work and look good on the DGP rider. And then the recolors are just like recolors of like Geats, Buffa, Nago, Tycoon, etc., etc., etc. And when it comes to like your base model, which is like the humanoid kind of civilian like fit, you will have to send me the models for that, or the files for that each, and then I will use that model for your base. Typically, I want it to be pretty compact and not have a lot of stuff on it, because the avatar itself is already pretty full when it comes to file size, so it's gonna be really rough trying to shove in extra stuff. So I won't be doing that. And if you can get your clothes and all your extra stuff, like if you have like different hairs or whatever, to be in it as an FBX and send me the FBX model and the textures when you request it, that'd be amazing. If not, you can send me a Unity packet, but Unity packets will take a little while to do because I'll have to go in there and tweak a bunch of stuff when it comes to like how the model is set up and move it over, make sure everything's compact and crunched up pretty well. But yeah. That's probably about it for the most part. I can't think of anything else. And I've always said you can start off with like the 10 with entry and get boost for free, and then if you want to buy a buckle like a week, a month, a year later, you can hit me up and I'll just update your current avatar with that buckle, with access to that buckle that you bought, and you'll be good to go for the most part. But yeah, fucking go look at the weapon preview. Get the fuck out of here. I'm done talking to you. Go. It's right there. It's right here. All right. Weapon time. Right. So when it comes to the weapons, it goes off of what is your top buckle. So if you have Magnum selected and you go to your weapons section and then top on, boom.
Magnum Shooter 40X.
The Magnum Shooter 40X, as he says, yeah. So you get your default shot, right? And then contact based.
Bullet charge.
Right? And then you have the mode.
Rifle.
Shots. Pull the tag.
Charge. Tactical shoot.
Fancy. Boom, boom. Turn that off. Go to Ninja.
Ninja Dueler.
Right? Slash. Mode.
Round one.
No, not that. Well, anyways. Mode. There we go.
Clean blade.
Right? And as you heard, the round 1, the round 2, round 3, it's here.
Round one.
Right? And all it does is increase, like the more you roll it, it increases the slash, it increases the explosion, I believe. So, trigger. Right? And it's going to work like that for most of like the big finisher kind of things, like that. So, boom. Boom. Let me switch you guys back over here. Hello. And let us do, what's the next one? Zombie. There we go.
Zombie breaker.
Had a little fun with zombie when it comes to like how it interacts. Right, you got the generic slash, right, and then you can pull the thing up.
Poison charge.
Right, and it does standby. But you can activate other ways. You can put it on your shoulder.
Poison charge.
Right? And then you can also kick it.
Poison charge.
Now holding that. Push the camera.
Tactical break.
Yeah. Come back here. Bam. So yeah, I just thought that was like a fun way to make it very interactive, and if you don't have full body, you still can have like a fun thing about doing your shoulder, and like ore farm or whatever, like he does a lot of the times. And then I think it should work with other people with DGP riders, like they should be able to interact with it too, but I'm not super sure right now. Yeah. If not, oh well, Boom, 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 and then beat. Beat, I believe, is the most convoluted one in the systems.
Beat axe.
So you don't hold it like an axe, right? I don't use the axe form at all. There's no mode for it to switch to it because this cycles through all of her electric attacks that she uses, right? So you got
Rock fire.
Yep.
Metal thunder.
Uh-huh.
Funk blizzard.
And it'll keep cycling through those three.
Rock fire.
And then you can strum it. And the spell is the exact same, like the effects it plays, but it just increases again the size, right? Hit again. There we go. Let me get the second angle here for second angle. There we go. And then
Tactical fire.
and it's like an explosion around you, right? We'll show off
Rock fire. Metal thunder.
thunder,
Tactical thunder.
right? Then we'll do ice,
Rock fire. Metal Thunder. Funk Blizzard. Tactical Blizzard.
And yeah, and strumming it more increases the size and typically the width of it. So that is kind of that. The system itself is like really complicated on how it kind of works, but I actually had a lot of fun kind of dealing with it and doing it. Like it was, I think one of the first weapon systems I set up for this avatar was that. Monster, I believe, has weapons. And by weapons, I mean it has the punch effect. There's no mode. You just close your fist and you punch. And it's like a screen effect. What the? I didn't mean to switch that. That was cool, though. Nice transition. Anyways. But yeah, so boom, 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 you know? Yeah. What's this? Okay. But yeah. Cool. Boom. Then we're going to do fantasy. Because I added weapons to fantasy. Boom. Sword and shield. Yes, this is Knight's sword. Yes, this is the shield from the one villain form from X8. I forget his name. But you got a slash. And a block. And this big little area, which... Let me... There we go. Well, that's not too good. We'll do this. Cheers on the outside. This big little area, it should block projectiles that have colliders on them, right? Should. Not sure if it works super well or what, but it's just a fun little thing to have, right? Let me get you guys back here. Boom, boom, boom. Hello. Boom. Yeah, that's it for the weapons, I believe. Yeah, that's about it for the weapons. Because Boost doesn't have any weapons and isn't anything crazy. And obviously Fever is Fever-based. So, I'm also going to go ahead and address, like, custom buckles and stuff. I, for the time being, will not be doing custom buckles for a while. I have other projects that I want to work on and kind of do. I'm making this video and doing this video because I want to show off a bunch of the fun DGP riders that I have made for people and do some cool shots and kind of just explain how it works and the general process of getting one, because I didn't really do that super well in the previous one, which I probably mentioned in the last section. Sorry, I'm recording this like a day later. So I repeat any information, my bad. I'll probably cut it out. Maybe I won't. Who knows? But yeah, I won't be doing any extra forms just yet. And when it comes to those the extra forms, typically I would ask you, if you're coming to me for an extra form, to have the form ready, like model wise, right? And it's typically like the top armor or the bottom armor, and have sounds ready for it. And if those two things are ready, I will more than likely take it when I am free and yeah, when I'm more free, because it's not necessarily a hard thing to do. It's just a bit tedious, especially if you don't have sounds. Then I have to make the sounds, and I might have to charge you more for that. But I kind of don't want to make the sounds because I haven't even done my custom buckle. I need to go back and do it. The only custom buckle I've done is for my friend group, which is B Squad, and in our little group, and we done the SWAT buckle. See, that's my voice. See that? I did that. That's cool, isn't it? You can't really see that. That's there we go. Yeah. And then boom. Press the button. So yeah. I'm not sure if anyone in the videos that I'm making, because I'm still making them, I'm still like recording them and all. I'm still trying to gather all the people that I've done. Because I think I've done like rough estimates, like 30. I've done 30 of these for people. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna try to pair them up in at least twos for like the transformations and the other things like that. Hopefully, future me does that and does a good job with it. I've got some decent ones recorded now, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, so just in case no one uses this in our showcases or anything, then I figure I'd show it off. It's cool. You know? And it glows really cool in the dark, like all the red and all that kind of glows. It's super cool. I love the concept that we did for this. I love the general premise of it. And yeah, I do have a zine, so I might update that with his one form. His I think it's Zine Glazer, or not Glazer, Gazer. Jesus Christ. I might update him with that, or I might do just a bunch of the gazers into like one big avatar to kind of wrap this up and maybe have some fun interactions between them and some of the DGP writers. I don't know. I'll have to see. The DGP writers are very tight on size a lot of the times. Like sometimes I'll have to like crunch textures for some people's certain DGP writers, but I digress. I think this is probably the end of the video, because I think this is probably the last bit that I'll add on to the end. But yeah, a little PSA, I guess I'll throw out there before I say goodbye to you guys. If we hit 1,000, which we're getting pretty close. Like I didn't think we were gonna hit 500 as quickly as we did. I'm super happy about that. And obviously I kept my promise up, and the Kick and Punch Hopper are out in public on the Heisei House. So if you want to pick those up, you can go there and pick them up. They're completely public, and they will stay public as long as I can help it. But if we hit 1,000, I will do an entire Sentai and or Power Ranger team, depending on what we do, and have that be public. The entire thing, all the bells, the whistles, the weapons, the effects, all that. So all the things you see in my other preview videos, I'm gonna do an entire Sentai team / and or Power Ranger team, and it'll be just public for everybody to grab. And I think it's gonna be really fun. I'm probably gonna do like an event for that, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I will definitely like live stream the process of me starting that and doing it. I won't go into the nitty gritty details about how to set up the system and all that. If you want to do that, you can join the KRA Discord, and Void has made a really good tutorial. He's a lot better at that kind of stuff than me, and I'd rather not teach you guys because I'm not sure how well I'm going to do it. You know, I'm not, but I will help if need be. But I'm talking, I'm yapping. I'm sorry. But yeah, that's just, hey, like the content, use some free avatars, hey, help people out, subscribe to the channel, bing, bing, bong. Yeah. If not, then I'll see you guys later. Peace. I lied. There's more. There's a contest going on where you can get a free avatar. You can get a free DGP avatar, or you can get a free full team of Sentai / whatever other Kamen Rider avatar I have, or you'll get a solo set. It just depends on what place you get. So for the competition / contest, whatever the hell you want to call it, you need to find all of the Garens that have been littered out through the video. I'm sure some of you have already noticed them. If you DM me at Discord at I think it's New Offer Live. I think that's my username. I'll put it here. It'll be right here. DM me the count of Garens as well as the time code. So like 1 minute, 20 seconds or whatever, wherever you see them or 1 or whatever, and I will enter you in. There's 20 available slots, and within those 20 slots, maybe on some other stream or some other video, I don't know, I'm going to spin a wheel, and whoever lands on first is going to be first place. Whoever lands on second is going to be second place, and whoever lands on third is going to be third place. And then you will be messaged, and you will be able to pick out what you want, or I'll talk to you more about it. I'm going to try to do these more often, just because I feel like it's a fun thing to interact with the community and to kind of give back to you guys for getting me to where I am currently. And again, the whole, like, when we hit 1,000 subscribers, I will just be dropping a full Sentai team for free. That's still happening. Don't worry. That's still going to happen. And yeah, I guess this is now the actual end of the video. I'm sorry for taking this long, I guess, to get this out. It should have been out a while ago. But yeah, I guess I'll see you guys around. Peace.